guys, Sunday morning, working, a little backed up this week, got a lot going on. I have to install a little kitchen in a rental market on a house in my town. Let me get a couple shots in. I'm going to show you how to start off with a kitchen. Determining the high points and the low points on the floor, and I'll get you a few shots in. I'll see you on the job, guys. Alright guys, so we're in the little space where we're installing a kitchen. This is a little rental unit for the house. So all I'm doing here is installing the cabinets. So what you want to do is you have to get your level line going across, but before you do that you have to determine what your high side and what your low side is. So what that means is you want to start off on the highest point of your floor, because if you start off on the low side, what happens is you're going to run right into the hill, okay? So you want to start off on your high side and shim from there. So there's a couple ways to do it, alright? I use a laser level, alright? But, most homeowners might not have one, I don't know. So what you want to do is, you want to take your level, alright? You want to take your level, put it on the floor, alright, just like so, alright, and in this case, this is actually pretty good, but let's just say right here was high, your level would kick up like this, alright, and what you would want to do is make an X on your floor, and then measure up from there. So most cabinets read 34.5 inches, which means it's just a box. So what I like to do is 34 5/8 up to give me that 1/8 inch of error. You know what I mean? So what we'll do is we'll mark 34 5/8, all right, from your high side, okay? And then level off that all the way around. So in this case, I'm going to fire up the laser level. Alright. Alright, so now you want to bring your laser up to the 34 5/8, which is right there. Okay? Now, take your tape, check what's going on. 34 5/8, 34 5/8. See, I'm dropping a little bit, 34.5, 34 5/8. Now I'm really dropping. Now I'm going down to 35 1/4. Okay, so here's an example. I have 35 1/4 here to my laser, right? So let's just say I started my cabinets this way. Now what's happening is I'll be climbing uphill. You know what I'm saying? Now the only way to fix that is if you start cutting all your toe kicks on your cabinets, and that won't look good. So right here on this side is the high side of the kitchen, okay? Then as you come around, it starts dropping, and that wouldn't be good. So now what I do is, if you're working by yourself, double check this. Double check. Okay. So now what I do, guys, if you're working by yourself, I take a trim nail, alright? I put it right in the center of the line. Like that. Take my chalk box. Put that right in the center of the line. Okay? I snap it. Repeat the process over here. Alright guys, so I'll cover the laser, and there you go. You can see the line coming all the way around now. So now we're level. Alright? And then guys, when you're laying out the kitchen, alright, you always want to start from your corner out. Never work it to your corner because you'll run into a jam. In this case, this had to be a blind corner because the window is where it is, and if I use the Lazy Susan, there was no way to get a base cabinet, sink base cabinet, centered to the window. So in this case, it's a lazy blind corner, and that'll be the first thing we install. So let me get it out of the package, and we'll install it. Alright guys, so this is a blind corner, okay? When putting your order in for the cabinets, you got to tell them right or left. In this case, it's a right, and that just tells you that the door opens this way. All right. So here's a couple things you got to know about a blind corner. When designing your kitchen, okay, I did this all on computer. You know, you're going to have another sink-based cabinet here. So what you want to be careful of is, you know, you don't want your 24 to end right with the cabinet, because then, you know, it's going to conflict with all the doors. So you want to give it some nice room. And generally, I like to give it 3 inches. Know what I mean? And that's it. So it'll be this, a 9, the stove, a 9-inch cabinet. Then we're going to put a panel. Then we're going to put a panel here. You know, it'll be a 9, 30 stove, 9-inch cabinet. Then we're going to put a panel here all the way up, and this is where the stackable washer and dryer will be. Now, the only thing I don't agree with, he didn't want a dishwasher in, but, you know, not my house, not my call. Alright, so now, if you look here, guys, this plane's right into my level line, okay? Now, if you look down the cabinet, see the mark, how it's dropping like a 1/2 inch? So now what you have to do is shim all that up with some nice dry cedar shims. So what you would do is, we take 2 shims, till you touch your line. Makes it a little easier. easier, guys. You got a flat board because you can just lift. Okay. Okay. Just like that, guys. You know, and then you gotta shim accordingly in the front. And now touching here, and you'll be touching back there. Okay? So you gotta take your time in the beginning to start off right. Because if you start off wrong, you're gonna have a lot of headache. So I'll continue to keep getting the shots in. Alright guys, so next step too is finding your studs. I do it the old-fashioned way with a trim nail, okay? You know, a lot of times the 16 on center thing is inaccurate because, you know, a homeowner probably framed this thing. So what I do is I stay low by the cabinet, so when the granite goes in, you know, it covers up all these marks I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if he's doing a backsplash here or what. So I marked all my studs. I hear stud finders are good. I never had luck with those things. I don't know. I don't like them. This works the best. Find your stud, pull 16s off of that, and like I'll give you an example. Here was a 16, but the stud was off. So usually you're in the realm, and then you could plumb up to the top for your uppers. Okay. Alright guys, so here's my sink base cabinet, right? I gotta drill the holes in the back. So what I do is I put the cabinet where it has to be as far as placement off the blind corner. So, you know, that's all according to my drawings. So as you can see back here, I have pipes. So what I do is I sacrifice my pencil. So I break it. Just a pencil, guys. Don't worry about it. Right? Let me see if I can get you a shot. Get you the action shot. Alright? I take... It's hard to do without hitting the camera, but I take my pencil and I just go around all the pipes like this. Alright? And I'll do that on all three, but I gotta move the camera, guys, because I gotta reach in. And then what you do is you always want to drill from the back first till the tip points through the front, and then take your drill and go in the opposite direction so you don't splinter the hell out of your cabinet. Know what I mean? So, little tech tip for you guys. Alright guys, so here's my marks, alright? So take the center of your pilot on your hole saw, alright? That's it. You poke through, then you come from the other side. And you get a nice clean hole. If you were to barrel this through the whole way, the other side would have looked like a disaster, a wreck. Alright. Pop this guy out. go, guys. 3 nice clean holes. Guys, this is what I was talking about with your corner. So you don't, with a blind corner, you don't want them to interfere. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you give everything a nice space so everything opens up nicely. You know what I mean? So that's something to pay attention to. Alright guys, so now we got to screw the 2 stiles together. What I like to use is what kind of clamps? These are pony clamps, okay, and they're a 3-way system. One grabs the stile and the other one flushes it up. So what you want to do is hook it like this, squeeze just a little, take this one, and it'll get it nice and flush. You know, I know a lot of people don't have that. This is just as fine too. You put it like this, but you gotta just make sure you're a little more flush. You know what I mean? So, bang them around. Okay. Gotta make a little adjustment. Little adjustment. So, put these on. Okay. Alright guys, this little run's installed. We have a clean out there, which would suck for the plumber if you ever had to get to that to sneak it, but might do. So after, while you're installing, guys, take your level, your straight edge. Just make sure your stiles are all straight, which they are. Make sure your cabinets are level. Planing, got to think about the granite, guys. You know. So that's it. We'll keep going. Same concept, guys. When you're doing the uppers. Guys, one thing that sucks about doing YouTube videos on the construction project, you know, I can't even play the radio because you get copyrighted. Ain't that some shit? So good. Anyway, so what I do, guys, when I screw 2 cabinets together in place, I shim this equally to give it strength while I'm lifting. So now it's all one unit, and I leave the clamps in place so I don't have a chance of cracking the cabinet. So one thing I decided to do, guys, so this dimension here, I don't have 24 inches for you know, a diagonal cabinet or even an L-shaped or a blind. So my uppers have to die right into here. So on my plan, I originally put the 1230 to the right and the big 3630 to the left. I was going to do it for cosmetic reasons because this is a 9, it would look a little more even. But I'm going to put the 12 against the wall because the 36 is the bigger cabinet and it's easier to get to than here, you know. So let's put her up. Gotta be prepared. Working by yourself, guys. Screws up and a drawer near you. Make sure you got your screw gun with you. screw gun. Fix my plumber's crack. Alright. That's the edge of the cabinet. See guys, on top of these cabinets there's a 1/2 inch lip. So versus seeing the screw inside, you know, you put them on top. Okay, this is wrong. Inside, guys, line up with your stud so you don't have to mark. Just make sure when you spin in the chuck, don't hit the cabinet. Strong like bull. So guys, the other cool thing about this is that's the dryer vent going outside, okay? Then I'm going to run a separate hood vent over that. So once my stack and crown molding goes up, that all goes away. And I'm going to end it off with a nice panel here to build an enclosure for the stackable washer and dryer. Alright guys, one kitchen installed. I'll be back tomorrow to finish all the crown molding panels, but they're coming to template tomorrow. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. So we stopped in Newark. It's Chris's hot dog truck. My buddy, look at this thing, potato and cheese. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Put out videos all the time. Real life filming, guys. I'll see you in the next one.